Hello guys, welcome to our .NET video series. So as a part of our video series, we are doing discussions on interview questions. So this video also is a continuation part of our interview questions in C Sharp. So let me share my screen to discuss interview questions. These are some interview questions today we are going to discuss. So first one is what events are occurred when first instance of class is created. Here is asking when we create the instance, how the program will execute. Is asking a flow. So first is class will load, and next one is memory to static fields is allocated. So if we have any static fields, then memory will allocated to static fields. And the next one is if we have any static constructor, first after that allocating memory to the static fields, then after the static constructor will call and it is executed. So memory and the next one is the memory to instance fields is allocated. So instance field, these are depend on the instance of a class. So after that, instance member constructor is executed. That is non-static constructor will execute. Non-static constructor will depend on the instance of a class. So next one is what is static class? A class which is marked as a static will that is called static class, and it will allow to write only static members, that is static fields are static constructors and static methods. So for executing a static constructor, we don't need any instance of the object. So we can call it if any methods and fields in the static constructor, we can access through the class name only. So next one is different types of different kinds of variables here. These are first one is instance fields, which is a normal fields. The next one is static fields. The fields which having the keyword static, we can call static fields. And here constant fields. The constant fields are uh, we can use while creating the fields, we can use const keyword. So it is a constant keyword. It is a fixed, we cannot modify constant fields. So memory allocation for constant field is once only. So the read only fields is the same as constant fields. So we can modify the read only fields. So static read only fields also allocate the memory for once only. The next one is instance. What are instance field members? So for instant field members, initialize is optional. We can initialize at a time, or else we can for just declare, and in the after that we can initialize. So field members are depends on the object. And next one is we can't use it at a static constructor and static methods. So instance members, instant field members are not allowed by the static blocks. So for instance fields, memory will allocate separately for every instance. So next one is what are the static field members and their characteristics. So initialization is optional, and it is independent on the object. We can call access by using class name. So there is no need of instance of a class, that is object. So we can use the all blocks of class. So we can initialize in non start in instance members, and also in starting members also. So for starting field members, a member will allocate once only. And next one is what is a constant field. Then discuss about their characteristics. So initialization is must. So when we declare the a constant key, a constant fields, then only we should initialize the constant fields. So it is a compile time specification. So when we try to modify the constant fields, it will show an error, and it is in the next it is can't be modified, and it is accessible all blocks of the class, and it is accessible by class by class name. And next one is read only field. So here it is the characteristics of read only fields are the initialization is optional, and it is depending on the object, and it allocates memory for every instance separately. So if we want to try, we want to create multiple objects for a class, then multiple times it will allocate the memory for read-only fields. So we can modify the read-only field by using constructors. So the next one is what is inheritance. So it is a main feature in a OOPS concept. So the process of creating a new class from the existing class. So new class is called a derived class, and existing class is called base class. So in the old class is also called as a parent class, and the new class is also called as a child class. So the inheritance maintains a easier relationship. So instance for if we create instance for derived class, it will memory allocates only derived class. But if we create the instance for we sorry if we if we create instance for derived class, the memory will allocate both derived and base classes. But if we create instance for a base class, the memory will create for only base class. And the next question is why is a new keyword? We can see a new keyword in some situation. So it performs two tasks used for dynamic memory allocation. It will when we use sometimes a new keyword creates the memory allocations, and next one it is used to avoiding the if we have any members with the same name in the derived class and in the base class, it it avoid the warnings. If we use the new keyword, it avoid the warnings. That is like we are using the same name in the derived and base class, so we can avoid that warning by using the new keyword. So that's all about this video. In coming video, we will discuss some more interview questions. Thank you for watching my video.